Viewers, pay attention. Heart disease is killing people off left, right, and center. And somebody in the US passes away from cardiovascular issues every 37 seconds. As you may know, heart disease accounts for 1 in every 4 deaths in the United States. Not to start out on a depressing tone, but you should be mindful of your heart's health. Let's discuss the 8 foods that are worst for your heart. How awful is bacon? Do I need to drink less soda? Hold on, pizza? I take it you're not serious? 1. Pizza. Yes, that is regrettable, but it must be mentioned. One of the worst foods for your heart is pizza. Please understand that you can cook nutritious pizzas. I'll venture to suggest, though, that the type you're accustomed to eating doesn't exactly shout, clean living. Pizza ordered to go has alarmingly high calorie, salt, and fat content. Consuming a lot of pizza is associated with excessive blood pressure, obesity, and uncontrolled cholesterol, which raises the possibility of heart disease. Consider this: a typical cheese pizza slice has roughly 240 calories. It can also include more than 20% of the daily allowance of saturated fats and the same level of sodium on any given day. Furthermore, this identical slice contains up to 10% of your daily carbohydrate intake. According to studies, 1/3 of pizza lovers eat the dish at least once every week. 10% of adults consume 3 slices up to 3 times a week. And take this: in their lifetime, the typical American will consume up to 6,000 slices. Because most pizzas don't include the healthiest ingredients, eating one will increase your risk of dying from heart disease. Choose a healthier variety of pizza if you still want to reduce your chances of getting it. One of these days, try making thin crust. Request less cheese, perhaps. Add an abundance of vegetables in place of the sausage or pepperoni. Make sure you are consuming less of the greasy, cheesy variety if you decide to remain with it. It's vital to your heart. 2. Chips. French fries. Yes, exactly. You should buckle up because this is going to hurt. Another meal that can seriously damage your heart is French fries. We understand how much you love them, but you must consider this. Think about French fries as a long-term source of fat and salt in your system. According to studies, those who eat fries frequently have a 2 to 3 times higher risk of passing away before their time. Just one modest dish of McDonald's fries has 230 calories. There are an additional 11 grams of saturated fat. That represents 14% of the recommended daily intake. It also contains 11% of the necessary amount of carbohydrates. Essentially, fries are just little clumps of carbohydrates. Try omitting the fries the next time you order fast food. I suggest splitting them with someone else if you happen to get them as a side dish. So far, are you finding this video to be interesting? Remember to ring the bell, like our video, and subscribe to our channel in order to receive updates on all of our amazing Bestie stuff. 3. Chicken that has been fried. Another item on the list that was fried. Your ticker may suffer greatly from fried chicken. It is packed with all the bad stuff you are advised not to eat, particularly if you are trying to protect your heart. A bucket of fried chicken has been enjoyed by most of us. If you fall into this category, you probably already know why it's so bad for your health. After eating that, you probably felt like complete rubbish. A single piece of fried chicken has 13% saturated fat and 22% of your daily cholesterol. Watch out for trans fats while ordering fried chicken from a restaurant. These are the unsaturated fats that are produced when some foods are processed. Trans fats raise your bad cholesterol and lower your good cholesterol levels. This increases the chance of heart disease for people who frequently eat fried chicken. 4. Ice cream confectionary. With this list, we're merely skimming the surface. Ice cream is undoubtedly delicious, but it may also be detrimental to your heart. Saturated fats, sugar, and calories abound in ice cream. All of these ingredients are going to come back to haunt you. If you must have ice cream, it is advisable to limit your intake to occasional treats. Ice cream is a major cause of weight gain. Your waistline's greatest fear could be a delicious bowl of chocolate. A single cup of your preferred brand of ice cream contains approximately 270 calories. It contains 44% of your daily saturated fats and nearly 20% of your cholesterol. Save Ben & Jerry's for birthday celebrations and other special occasions if you want to protect your heart and stay well. 5. Chips. Chips. When it comes to heart health and weight growth, potato chips rank among the worst. They include a lot of salt and fat. Think back to all the occasions when you chose a bag of salt and vinegar as a quick pick-me-up snack. This is a miscalculation. A typical bag of potato chips has 153 calories. Despite its low appearance, this is packed with fat, salt, and undesirable carbohydrates. Just the saturated fat content makes up 15% of your daily consumption. Choosing lighter finger foods instead of chips is one of the best bits of advice. Popcorn with low-sodium crackers, maybe. It's not at all horrible. 6. Carbonated soda. You didn't think we would forego your preferred beverage, did you? We regret to inform you that consuming a Coke can is one of the worst things you can do to your heart. Drinks with added sugar raise your risk of heart disease. Even more concerning is the fact that most Americans consume soda on a daily basis. According to research, drinking more soda increases your chance of passing away from heart problems. A standard Coke can has 100 calories. That can contains 10% of your daily carbohydrates. Those carbohydrates turn into sugar the moment they reach your system. I don't know about you, but I've been known to have more than one can on a steamy summer's day. Try reducing your intake if you're one of those persons who loves a cold Pepsi. Your body is trying to urge you to eat more sugar, but in reality, you don't need it. Are you sick of us ruining your best junk food meals? Just consider the damage they are causing to your heart. Fear not, with this next one, we're going to shake things up. But before we go any further, you should be aware of your weight if you want to properly take care of your heart. Watch our most recent video where we talk about 14 unhealthy habits that cause you to gain weight at night. Back to our list of the top 8 foods that are bad for your heart. 7. Soup in a can. Soups in cans. It may surprise you to learn that canned soup is bad for your heart. Even if it's packed with vegetables. Soups from cans are laden with salt. I realize it's a convenient quick dinner to prepare. But pay attention to this. Over 1,600 milligrams of sodium can be found in 1 can of cream of chicken soup. More than 70% of your daily intake is that. Furthermore, bear in mind that there are only 220 calories in this can, so it might not be sufficient to sustain you for lunch. You'll probably eat more as a result of this. A diet heavy in salt increases the risk of high blood pressure. This can result in heart attacks or strokes as it simply strains your heart further. If you intend to prepare soup, choose a brand with the lowest salt content. Alternatively, you might prepare a homemade soup using low-sodium broth. Bacon. 8. Bacon. To put it plainly, eat less bacon. Your heart will express gratitude tenfold. In America, bacon is purchased with around $5 billion annually. It makes sense why some families prepare it for breakfast each morning. They must consume everything before it spoils. However, one piece of bacon might provide you with 5% of your daily salt intake. Everyone has experienced how swiftly a slice disappears after just one mouthful. You might have consumed 6 slices by the end of breakfast, or almost 30% of your daily sodium intake. Furthermore, it's estimated that saturated fat accounts for almost half of the calories in bacon. Your risk of heart disease will only increase as a result. Do you regularly consume any of these foods? After watching this video, would you think about making a smaller purchase? Tell us in the comments section below. We hope to hear from you soon.